decided to make a new video today. We're gonna make a couple videos today, actually. Not Minecraft. I'm gonna record collection-based stuff because I got some new things. But here we are in the Scala at Caelum Classroom. Now you notice there's little things different here. The globe thing is missing, and the table is now moved closer to the desk. That's just because I wanted to make it more accurate, since it's now more relevant, rather than just being Kingdom Hearts 3 for a side thing. It's now more relevant to Dark Road, which just released. I'm probably going to move it over a little bit more to, like, farther back, just to give it a little bit more space, because I feel like this is a little too close. Yet at the same time, I feel like it's fine, you know? It just looks a little close. I might bounce it back maybe like 2 or 3 blocks. Maybe like 2 blocks. But I recorded this video this morning at like almost 4 a.m. But I decided now that I'm more awake, it would be better for me to record this again. That way I'm not yawning throughout the entire video, but I might do that anyway. I'm using a different shader pack today just because PTGI just like cuts my frame rate. And I can actually get frame rate using this one, so that's pretty nice at least. So as you can see, there's holes in the ceiling. Sadly, I wish I could not keep those because I would prefer to have, you know, it to be normal. But it actually brings more light into this room, which is what I want. So normally with the ceiling closed, it's super dark. This way it gives it more of a realistic lighting. I am not sure why I'm getting lag spikes right now, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about Dark Road. Here, I'll fly over here for a moment. Sit down on the chair. So what do you guys what's your opinions on Dark Road, huh? Like I think it's alright. I mean, it's not like super crazy. I think that people are judging it too harshly right now, simply because it doesn't really have content much. I mean, but it's just the beginning of the game, you know? Like, what? It's a mobile game, and plus you guys have to take into account that it's using the same data as Union Cross, so like, it's going to be a smaller game. It's not going to be as long as Union Cross is, because that would be ridiculous. That would make the game extremely large. But I mean, hey, I could be wrong. But the fact that they didn't make it its own app kind of shows that in a way. I feel like people are saying that it's too repetitive, which also is ridiculous because Union Cross is repetitive. I get the grinding thing where like you do you'll do like a quest or two and then it'll make you grind 500 enemies, and then you do another quest and make you grind another 500 enemies. I kind of get that, but like at the same time, people are expecting it to be just like Union Cross, and it's not, right? The combat is loosely based off of the original browser game with the cards, and it's more like Flick Rush, which is not that bad actually. It's a really cool combat system, but you know, you just get the same arguments, which is, oh, card combat bad, mobile game bad, gacha game bad. You know, I mean, I think it's really cool that this game, people complain that there's too much Disney filler, and I think that it's really cool how this game just skips right in, no Disney filler at all, just throws you right into the story, and people are complaining about that too? I feel like Kingdom Hearts fans aren't necessarily pleased no matter what happens. I feel like also Square Enix as a brand is also like, they get thrown down every time they do something. Like, I made a post a long time ago saying that, like, Square Enix listens to its fans, it releases things that people want, and the things that when it comes out, people hate it. And it's like, do you guys have to make up your minds? Like, you know, you either want something or you don't want it, you know? And I find it, I know it is kind of strange how Dark Road is a mobile game, but however, maybe this story isn't that long for it to justify being a longer title. Now, do people realize that? Maybe people haven't noticed that before. Like, maybe people are expecting it to be a console title, but maybe Square Enix as a brand, or, you know, Nomura, felt that it didn't have enough content to become something like that, because you know how long games are, like they're 30-hour games, roughly average, and to make something like that, I don't think that you can do that with this game. And I think Dark Road is not much content at all, and that's why he made it a mobile game, just because it just wouldn't fit or work otherwise. So I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm like the only sane person who realizes these things, or maybe I think around this stuff, so it makes actual sense, and people just don't jump to the conclusions where it's mobile game bad. So I don't know. It's just what I've noticed lately, I guess. Like maybe like for example, when PS5 got announced, they announced GTA 5, and everybody was like freaking out about how stupid it was. It's like, you guys have to realize it's just so they can continue their support for the online. Like, it doesn't take like somebody super smart to like realize this, you know. It's just the same way with these games. Like, maybe the story content's not long enough to justify being a console title or something like that. Like, same with how Melody of Memory is. Like, maybe the Kyrie stuff wasn't really a lot, so you know, he didn't want to make it into this full-fledged DLC or full-fledged console game when, you know, I mean, obviously Melody of Memory is a rhythm game, which is fine. I mean, he's been wanting to do that forever now. So, I mean, I don't know. There's just like these weird things that people just like to complain about that sometimes don't make sense. And I feel like I'm the only one who understands them. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that video today. Nothing super crazy, just showing off that I'm a big fan of Dark Road. I'm a huge fan of Xehanort's Past, and always wanted that to be written, and now I'm getting it, which is fine. It's great. I can't wait. My favorite series in the world keeps pushing out content. Why would I complain about it? It's just more stuff for me to do. And yeah, I just felt like I'd make a post about that today, and that's about it. So